Hey guys, MoneyMan300 back for some more Forza 6 videos here, and continuing on with our D-Class builds. This is going to be your super speed build, what I call super speed. This will work on the oval, and Le Mans is really what you want to use. And this, let me stop that real quick here. And this one's going to be a replay as opposed to live. It is multiplayer, but it is, it's a replay. I forgot to hit the record button, so we will do this one just slightly different here. Let me change the actually I'm already in the game camera. Well, we'll let it do that. Let's change the camera real quick. We'll get behind and we'll go in car a little bit. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. This is just all speed, you know, one of those you just put together. It's not going to compete with the Toyota 2000 GT very well, so if people are pulling that out, that thing's just an absolute monster on here, and I'm probably not going to build one of those. I don't really like the car that much, so that old Toyota car, and it just is weird that that car is really fast around the oval, more so than these other cars. So this is going to be our super speed car for this, but certainly there's a ton of tunes out there for that 2000 GT you could go download if you want to make one of those. So I'm going to play it here. There we go. We'll talk a little bit about this as we go through. It's going to be a little dicey getting it off the start here. These guys are not using appropriate cars, as you can see. Kind of just, oh, look out. That green car was just crashing people around a little bit, so I kind of give him a little help here. A little bump and then just drive through him. It's a good thing about having a muscle car. And whoa, look out, here comes the truck. We'll have no problem catching it, and you can see the cars that are in front of me after that. It's a little twitchy in the beginning. It's driving the oval with cars like this is just a little dicey out there. The camera, let's get into that. Oh, I'm already in the game cameras. Getting that in-car view as we pull up on that BMW there, and we just drive away. Pretty much just going to drive away from everybody. You might want to check out the end of the last lap, though. It does get a little bit exciting and interesting. It's a interesting finish to the race. So otherwise, I'm just going to turn the commentary off here. I don't need to talk while I drive through all 5 laps out here. Probably leaving an in-car view. We don't do a whole lot of that, so you guys can get a look at that there. But anyways, I'll catch you guys back over in the garage. Okay, there we go. We cross the finish line. Yeah, don't hit the wall there on that little last lap. That was just about rolled it. I was so far out front that they still weren't able to catch up at that point. So yeah, so good car for the oval. Get you something you can run out there when the oval does come up. It's always nice to have. I usually don't have a ton of cars that I can run on there, but it's always nice to have just a car you can pull out when the track comes up. You know, you could build a lot of different cars for the oval. You just want to jam as much speed as you can get into it, no traction, those types of things, and we'll take a look at that. If it loads our lobby back up here, we'll get into the garage. I didn't really go set multiplayer times with this. I think it's in the top 150 maybe, and I think that was from the multiplayer race. Could probably do better than that. I didn't really even had any particularly good laps there. So let's get over here to our upgrade shop. Pop on over, start with the engine swap, and we are using the default engine, so we did not go to. I did try it with what car am I in? Oh, I'm not in the right car. Hang on. I still had that car out. I forgot it does not change that. So let's go get it real quick. I was gonna say thought that I may have the default on there, but those were not the right engine swaps for that car. So let's grab. This is not Ford. This is Chevy. Here, Chevy Camaro. It's not the 79. It is the 1970 Z. I don't think I mentioned that, by the way. This is the 1970 Z28 Camaro. Very, very quick. You know, a lot really like Forza 5, and that was a very quick car there. All right, let's try this again. Now let's head over here. Let's get into our upgrade shop. Let's go into here. Okay, we do not have one. A lot of times you go to the 5.7, but the 5.7 is slower in this case. Even when you put on, I did build it out with the 5.7 first. I didn't like it. I did not try the 7-liter. You might be able to put this in there and make it work, but you're going to have to add some engine parts just to get it faster, because you'll see as we go through this. The 5.9 Racing, I don't think this fits in there. I don't know that you can get that, but you could try it. Right? You may have to make some sacrifices in other places, but I just went with the default, the stock engine on that one, and we did no aero. Is that right? No aero? Yeah, non-adjustable. So we didn't do aero front or rear. So we went with a nice little clean classic build there. No hood or anything there either. We're going to be on stock tires, you know, that speed. We're going to be stock width. I believe in the front and the rear. So we're all stock there. I might even have stock wheels on. No, I do have a wheel upgrade here. AF 118s. Just some heavy wheels on there, so we do have the wheels on there. I do have full upgrade. We do 18-inch wheels in the front and 18-inch wheels in the rear. Moving on over to our drivetrain area, we're gonna have a stock clutch. We did go up one transmission. You have to do that, otherwise this is what it looks like. So you do need to get that extra transmission in there. Same thing for the 5.7. This just ended up a little faster than that one. We do have one upgrade with the sport driveline, and we do have the adjustable two-way differential there. I don't believe we probably don't have brakes. Yeah, a lot of PI there with brakes. We do not have the brakes on there. I also do not have the springs. So this is, remember, this is an oval build. This will also, you could run this on Le Mans as well if you wanted to. I may do a different build for Le Mans though. To think about that a little bit and see what car I want to build out. Did we have both of these here? Yeah, we do. We have the adjustable roll bars in both. We do not have any roll cage, and we do not have any weight reduction in there. Let's take a look at our engine. We are stock intake, stock carb, stock ignition. It might be stock across the board here. Stock exhaust. Oh no, that's right. We went with the race camshaft and valves. What that does here, as you can see, really lengthens out your RPM band and really adds to your top end. So if we can show here the top end speed, hopefully this represents that. But you see 186 there. Now obviously some of this is horsepower, but a fair amount of that is just being able to get your power band lengthened out a little bit, which is good for the oval. So stock valves. We do have one upgrade, the street engine block on there. Stock pistons and compression, and stock street, or well, it says street, but it's really the stock. There's no upgrades on it. So I don't think I did I did. So this is another one of those things. Sometimes it doesn't hurt, and this was probably just a PI play. You get horsepower and good bang for your buck. If you're not worried about weight at all, as you can do the intercooler, and I did that. And I may have done the same thing with this one here. Now this is why. So this is an interesting one. This actually bought me PI. I don't know that I got any top end out of it. 186.8 and 186.8. So basically what I got was a little bit of free PI by doing that. You had to play around with this a little bit to get it in at 400. So we do have full upgraded oil and cooling and full upgraded intercooler. That is definitely not something I would normally do. But again, this is different. This is an oval build. Let's go in here and look at our tune. 28.5, 28.5. You guys see that all the time. There is no adjustable gearing. Geared pretty well though. Just run right up there at the top of 5th gear the whole way. Works out just about perfect on the oval. I did not have any springs in there, so there's no tuning of our springs or our camber. The roll bars, though, it did end up at 20.9 and 5 in the rear. That 5 just really low in the rear to control it in the turns, just to keep it from sliding out through those turns. That worked really well. Can't adjust the springs, so we don't have anything adjustable there. No damping, no aero, no brakes, and we did end up with 70 and 90. Do that just so that when you come off the gas, you can turn in a lot nicer on an oval. That's pretty standard setting. The 70, you could go wherever you want with that. Don't know that it really matters. Just trying to get as much horsepower to the wheels as possible. You could run that pretty much anywhere you want, but I do like the higher deceleration number on oval builds. So that's going to do it for that. That'll give you a D-Class oval build to work with. And I think we might have one more car. I'm going to see if I'm going to do a Le Mans car in D-Class. And then after that, we're going to be moving up to, I'm probably going to skip C for now because there are no multiplayer lobbies in C. We'll be moving on to B-Class once we finish out this last, if we do one more car here. And then we'll be moving on. So anyways, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.